we've had Forest away just before the international break. Then we had obviously Man U at home, but then we've had West Ham, Brentford, and then we've got Villa away. So that's 4 away games out of 5. Then we've got Tottenham at home, and then straight after on the Thursday we've got Everton away.
Man.
So like,
do we play Gordon for that game?
What's that?
Do we play Gordon for that game?
Yeah. We got to, man.
I
think he comes on, you know. I think he comes on.
I think that's what they're building him for. They're building his fitness in his games to start him in that match. He'll be right up for that. But
I think he might get sent off.
But that's the thing, and that's why I don't know whether it would be a better thing to bring him off the bench. Like if we're winning 1-0 or something, bring him off the bench. Throws the fans, pisses the fans off, and he comes on and maybe like nicks a goal or does something.
Yeah,
I don't know what's best, whether he starts or whether he doesn't. Because if he starts, they'll get all the hate in the early part of the game, and then it kind of dies off, and everyone forgets, and everyone just gets on with the game. Or whether you bring him on and it kind of like causes a riot and it pisses the fans off, but that might rile them up.
But that's what I'm saying. That will rattle him. That will rattle him, Pete, and that's what might take him off.
We should be 3 up by then, though.
Francis 3 up by then. Wow, he's so they deserve arrogance. I love it.
Yeah.
We'd be 3 up by then.
We should never have lost that game last season when the guys chained himself to the post and all that. Went into like the 113th minute. Like we were cruising. We looked like the only team that was going to win the game, and then they nicked that goal late on. It was an absolute disgrace. They were shocking that day.
But Gordon's the type of guy to actually celebrate like against Everton as well. He'll celebrate in front of all of their fans, you know. Like,
and I'm here for it.
I can't see that game not having some yellow cards. I just can't see it.
Yeah.
It'll be all like blood.
I think the biggest banana slip we have, or not banana slip per se, but Arsenal will be a tough game. You know, that'll be interesting to see.
Well, there's more pressure on them than us.
100%.
Just like it was last season. More pressure 100%. On them than us. And by then,
we can't do it. We can't do it again to them, Pete. We can't do that again to them, can we?
Honestly, watching that game tonight, that had it running through my head. Seriously, because I think they've got to still go to the Etihad, and if they lose it, they've got to go to the Etihad and play. If they lose at the Etihad, and Man City, win their game in hand, Man City are top on goal difference. So what we could then do is put the final nail in the coffin, because if we beat them or take points off them at St. James's, Man City win that game that's kind of in hand on them. Man City winning the league.
Hey, Pete, you're going to be banned from all Arsenal streams after that, bro.
No, I'm going to demand to be first on all the Arsenal streams. First in line, first to speak.
They still got to come to St. James's Park and get something, and I'll love it.
Yes.